Hello, I'm Captain Iceblock. My hero pool consists of all the heroes named Storm Spirit, and here's what I do. Basic guides, advanced guides, Storm vs X and replay analysis. And I sometimes stream, and coach, and analyze your replays. To support the content, you can get one of those services or just buy me a cup of coffee on Patreon. And with all that said, let's go.
Storm clouds are gathering!
In the last video, we've covered some decision making about under what circumstances should Storm engage or not. This time we'll break it down even further, analyzing how to find kills and execute them in the most effective way. Just a warning first, a lot of viewers were harmed during the making of this episode, so sensitive viewer players be advised. The best time to kill a target is when he is having a clear objective for the following 5 seconds. That could be traveling to a rune, clearing a jungle camp, clearing a wave, dewarding, chasing an enemy. The possibilities are endless. If you see a potential target stop and take on an objective, he should, in most cases, be occupied there long enough for you to reach and destroy.
Monster kill.
Corner. I'm over here!
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Whoa, what a killing spree.
Pray. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was unreal.
Fate. Touché! Where's the party? Zap told you a storm was coming!
Now that we know how to choose our targets, let's also discuss how to be most efficient while killing them. This will depend on what items you have, how much distance there is from you and the target, how tanky elusive your target is, and what items he has. In this case, I spot a Weaver, and I immediately factor in all of those things. My mana is at 40%, I have Orchid. Weaver has around 1.5k HP, no Lincolns, no BKB. Normally, this would be an easy kill, but the single fact that I have almost no mana makes this complicated. He's tanky now, and I'll need my mana to secure the kill. So what I do is I walk as close to Weaver as possible, and only jump in as he is about to be done with the creep wave.
Let the fun begin!
Ownage. Dominating, I guess. Onage.
You had your warning!
In another scenario, I briefly catch a glimpse of Weaver approaching our next wave. This time he has BKB, and if I attempted the same method, he would use it and bail. As long as you have mana to spare, against targets with BKB, you'll want to make your jumps as large as possible, and you'll want to hit the enemy with massive travel damage, and finish him off during Vortex.
Reaches out! Illusion? You had your warning! Ah! Fresh meat!
Let's also talk reaction times. How fast you can respond to the situation that presented itself will often make or break the kill. In this case, while checking out the wave, I see some suspicious activity going in there. Weaver has just used his spell, and I know more or less how will he be positioned in order to take down the ranged creep. I jump in before I even see him, expecting him to appear just as I land.
Pudding pop!
A dominating performance.
Just as I envisaged. Time is money.
In another case, there is a team fight happening. My ultimate is still level 1, I am far away, and flying to the action would just waste all of my mana. All of that changes as soon as I see Weaver being frozen. Right now he should sit still for enough time to be killed by my faraway jump. Depleting all of my mana wouldn't matter, because the only hero that can kill me would be dead himself.
My favorite kill is the monster kill.
Since during teamfights, target's movements are mostly unpredictable, as he does not have a clear objective as before, it's often smart to just sit hidden and wait for the perfect moment to strike.
Killing spree.
Over here! You fool!
As long as you have a choice, the top priority while executing kills is leaving yourself as much mana as possible for the aftermatch. You might need to bail, or you can use this extra mana to continue farming. In this moment, I am observing Weaver's actions and conclude that he is going to continue to push. I have a fresh Orchid, he has no Lincolns, so there is no need for some fancy maneuvers. A simple jump silence kill will do.
Touché! Let the fun begin!
This left me with plenty of mana. But sometimes you will not have the luxury of an Orchid. Hell, some games you won't even have an item beyond Kaya past 20 minutes. Tell you what, you don't need an item beyond Kaya. Your ultimate is your greatest weapon. How do you deal with targets that can shake off your silence or kill you as soon as you engage? Simple. Make them dead upon your arrival. As long as you keep an eye on potential targets and find those moments when they have a clear objective, you can claim a kill just by flying large enough distance.
You blew it! Over here now!
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Blew the man down!
They're unstoppable?
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant has fortified its structures. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Now let's talk some other unique circumstances that, once identified, can get you some kills. Right here, Weaver is the one pushing the tower, and Sky is the one roaming close in case Storm jumps in. I only have enough mana to successfully remove one target. Weaver already has an objective, making him an easy kill, but if I waste everything on him, I leave myself open to the Sky. Ideal scenario here is to briefly show up and do enough damage to leave before Sky rushes to defense.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now for some mind games. In this bit, I use myself as a bait. The enemies were retreating, but hey, what's this? A solo storm teleporting, unaware of their presence? Sky has Hex, so from the enemy perspective, the storm will just get instantly disabled and die. Except I have BKB. They committed, and my team is now behind me.
Touché! Here I am! Where's the party? Zip!
By putting myself in pretend danger, I forced the enemy team to slow down long enough to make their safe retreat into a favorable fight for our team.
Tower is under
In this one, I wouldn't have enough mana to kill Kunkka before someone rotates in and turns the fight around. It's risky, so by having a regen rune, I choose a different tactic.
Over here now! Whoa, what'd I miss?
Mega kill.
While making sure my regen keeps going, I deal some damage then bail out. This accomplishes two things. Makes Kunkka think that Storm is gone, and calls back any otherwise incoming TPs. The outcome is a risk-free kill.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Over here!
Dominating, I guess.
Its structure.
Lastly, we have a Void. I know the guy doesn't have Chrono, and he knows he doesn't have Chrono, so the way he sees it, he'll take whatever farm he can get, wait until Storm initiates, then just dash out while healing some damage. And he is right. there is little chance that a level 11 Storm with no items and half the mana pool can kill Void. As soon as Storm initiates, Void will just heal back the damage while escaping out of the way. And here's the fun part, Storm never initiated. Void keeps waiting for the jump, for the Vortex, but it's not happening. It's all just auto attacks. Finally, he realizes what's going on and prepares to make a run for it, but it's too late. Storm secures the kill.
On it, killing spree. Oh no.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
That is all. Thank you for watching. Good luck.